Hello, welcome. If you're new here, a double welcome to you. Over here, we talk about faith and finances. And if that's something that interests you, I want you to click the subscribe button and like this video so we can grow here on YouTube. Now, today we're talking about the state of your surroundings and how that matters, right? How that affects your finances. Now, some of the saints are not going to want to hear this, right? But I'm going to say, clean up your house. Clean up the clutter around your house, right? If you have stuff laying around, if you have an office like me and your office is cluttered, it affects the state of your mind, right? And if you are an entrepreneur, your money lives in your mind. And so if you have all this stuff going around, I am a big believer that the state of your surroundings reflects the state of your mind, right? Now, I don't know if there's any psychological backing to that, but I really, really believe that. And so today we want to just look at the stuff that we have laying around, right? Let's look at that drawer that's full of stuff, that clutter drawer, that, everything drawer where you throw everything in there. I want you to take a moment and just clean that one drawer out and see how you start to feel relief just from doing that one thing, right? If you have stuff that needs to be, given away, I have a bag that needs to go to Goodwill in my car, and it stays on my mind. And I'm like, I'll drop my daughter off at school and I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot to drop the Goodwill bag, right? So it stays in my mind. And I know once I take that and give that away, it'll clear up some mental space. And so my encouragement to you today is pick up the clutter, whatever that one thing is that you think you can do within, an hour, within 30 minutes, pick up just one thing each week that you want to focus on, right? And do the same in your finances. If you still get physical bills and you have some unopened mail, go ahead and tackle that. Put aside some time on the weekend and say, I am going to tackle this mail. I'm going to shred what needs to be shred. I'm going to pay what needs to be paid, and just get rid of that and see that light, that sense of lightness that comes to you. The book of Proverbs, in Proverbs 31, and me and the lady in Proverbs 31, we've had some issues in the past, but I've grown to like her. I've grown to like her. I used to feel like she was this impossible picture of, womanhood or wifehood. I believe I just wasn't reading it right. I believe I just wasn't understanding her right. I've grown to like her now. Me and the Proverbs 31 lady, we're friends. But in Proverbs 31, I'm going to read scripture because we always read scripture here. Proverbs 31:27 says, she watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness, right? So sometimes if you're like me, you're a mom, you're a wife, you're thinking, I have too many things to do. I have to take care of work. I have to take care of all this. What are we going to eat? There's so many things to do, right? But the Bible tells us that she did not eat the bread of idleness. I am pretty sure I can find extra time away from my scroll to do some of the little things that have been hanging around, right? And even if I don't do them, I can delegate. I can delegate for someone to do those things that will help clear my mind, right? If you have the resources, have someone come and help you clean the house. If you have children, you have unpaid employees that are fed with shelter and food in your household, and you can tell them to clean something out that's been bugging. You can tell them to get off the game or get off the TV and do one thing or another that's been bothering you the whole time. Even if they're little, if you have something on the wall that you wanted to wipe out, you can tell a 3-year-old, they'll be very happy to play with water and soap, and tell them, can you just clean this mark that you made on the wall? And you'll see that will relieve some mental space, and that'll lead you to have clarity in your mind. So your goal over the next 7 days is to find that one thing that's been bothering you and in your household or in your surroundings, and get that taken care of, get that clutter taken care of. And financially, your goal is to find a subscription that, sometimes just pops up and you're like, I can't believe I paid that again. I can't believe they took that money out of my bank account again. Just go ahead and go and cancel that subscription, right? Or pay that bill that's been bugging you and you need to pay it. Pay that bill, And so as you begin to clear financial clutter and clutter around you and in your surroundings, you begin to have more clarity in your finances, in your life as well, because God is not just interested in you being a good financial steward. He's interested in you being a good steward of everything that he has given you, and that includes your surroundings and your home. Okay, so take care, and please subscribe if this helped you. Like this video, share this video, comment below, and let me know if there's anything that you will be getting rid of over the next 7 days. Take care.